And speaking on insecurity, engineer Mark Lipdo, founder of Stephanos Foundation, while speaking on ACNN Now Streaming Morning Show, gave his insights on the Christian genocide saga, saying Christians in the northern Nigeria have faced discriminations due to Sharia law. This has led to killings by Boko Haram, and their target is mostly Christians.
For us, it is about time. We are concerned about American intervention at this time. It is about freedom of religion and belief. Freedom of religion and belief is one of the laws that is enshrined into United Nations human rights laws. That means that all over the world, everybody has a right to believe anything they feel and they choose to believe, and they have a right to practice any religion of their choice. Look back into our country. Over 2 decades now, you see the struggle that is going on in this country. It does not have respect for that law. Let's cast our minds back to 1999, where some states in this country inaugurated Sharia. Now, Sharia is a body of law that is there to control the lives of Muslims. But how is it going to play in the freedom of the practice of Christianity in this country? That in itself marginalizes the rights of those people within that state. Christians in northern Nigeria complaining about the fact that they are denied right to places of worship or building of. Those agitations went on for quite some time until it went into a kind of targeting of non-Muslims in the streets. Sometimes people are accused of blasphemy and killed. I came out boldly to say that they are an Islamic cult and is standing to enforce Sharia by force in this country. Boko Haram targeted churches. My church was targeted in February 26, 2006 or 16. Cooking headquarters in Plateau State targeted with a bomb. And so many other churches were bombed around by Boko Haram.
Also lending his voice, the Venerable Justice Okoronkwo highlighted the challenges Christians in the northern part of the country face and has challenged everyone who is in denial of Christian genocide in the country to prove otherwise. Venerable Okoronkwo has said that there is a solid case of genocide in northern Nigeria. He further mentioned areas of killings, even the recent affected areas. Venerable Okoronkwo stressed that the victims need help, irrespective of where the help is coming from.
The indices for a genocide is that one, a particular people, whether tribal or religious people or a minority group, is targeted for extinction deliberately. The Anglican Diocese of Jos is the headquarters of Jos Province, covering everything going on in Bauchi, Gombe, Adamaturu, Adamawa, Maiduguri, Yobe. And as the missions director, I have been to these areas. And I dare to challenge anybody to look at those 5 things and tell us that we have no case. I'm talking to you now, the Miango lands, many of their lands have been abandoned. They have been taken. Douala, has he been to Tegbe? Has he been to Rousseau? Has he been to Kedoron? I tell Bala, has he been to Bachit? Has he been to Gashish? Has he been to Exlam? I asked Bala, has he been to the areas in Bokos? Has he been to Barkeladi, the areas of the killings? The recent areas where killings have happened in Mangu, has it been there? Please, you have a people that we call the Zadia attacker people. It's a minority group. As I'm talking to you today, it's extinct. Their lands have been overrun by headers. They have been killed. Their places burnt. And many of their people are now living in Fat and Kashi. And some of them are living in Gidawaya. Some of them are living in building material here in Jos, dislocated. So any child that is born from this community has no connection to history, doesn't know his people again. ITB camp in Makoti, where people that have been displaced from their communities have been in the ITB camp for more than 13 years. 13 years. So what do you talk about the birth rates in those areas? People in that, husbands and wives are not allowed to stay together. So birth rate of the thief people is coming down, not by their own choices, Children are being displaced. Baba Akiola was with us when we did the mass funeral at Dogona Hawa. We buried more than 300 people. News about these things have been said again and again. Archbishop Kwashi has talked and talked, and people have gotten tired of hearing him. How long should people keep quiet? Why are people suddenly talking because Donald Trump is saying there is a genocide? For us in Jos, it's not news. We have talked about this before. For us in the Middle Belt, it's not news. Are being killed daily. Dead bodies are being stacked. Look at it from the lens of the victim. We don't care about the method of intervention. The most important thing is what needs to be done to stop this killing.